Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy Friday. Today I am here to share a post review as promised in my video from Monday. This is a post review for this kit here, Flora from Diamond Art Club. This is by the artist Sarah Mustafa. It is what is the size on this one? It's a 50.7 by 68.9 centimeter. It's a round drill. I did check the status of this one before I started filming, and this one is currently out of stock at the time of filming on Diamond Art Club's site, but you can sign up for restock notifications if you're interested. I have some thoughts on this one. Now, I have worked on, I think this is my third kit from this particular artist, and I adore her artwork. I think it's really pretty. It's super cute. I love the faces that she does. I do enjoy working on them. However, this kit just didn't really do it for me. Now, there was nothing wrong with the kit itself. I didn't have any issues with the poured glue. I didn't have any issues with symbols or anything like that. The process was fine. I do have some thoughts on the drills, but as a whole, I did enjoy this kit. However, I don't love the final result. Now, I loved the color palette. It was really fast to finish because there was quite a bit of color blocking, so that was nice. But I don't love it. Now, in terms of charting, I know that a lot of this is based off of the actual artwork, right? The rendering artists at Diamond Art Club, they hand select colors and they decide where ABs go. And generally, I'm very happy with the way that that is done. This kit to me just seemed a little off. Now, again, it could just be the art style, but my real issue, it's not a big deal, it's more personal preference, was the AB placement for this one. I found it quite strange. Now, I did add in some ABs. So if you're seeing ABs in this little area here, I added those. So we'll talk about that in a second. But there were 4 ABs charted in this one. There was like a bright pink, a pale pink, a yellow, and a blue. And I just felt like the ABs were just thrown in there to say like, oh, we have 4 ABs. And I don't love that. Now, the light pink is throughout her hair. I like that. I don't have a problem there. The yellow, see, I added a yellow myself, so I'm trying to remember where they charted in. I think it was down here, kind of just throughout the bottom parts of her hair. They also had the blue. I don't love the blue AB to begin with, and where they charted it just isn't my favorite. There's a pen there for some reason. So it's just these big blocks of blue AB. So like here, over here, right through here. Sorry if I'm offending you, by the way, I'm handling this canvas. I'm only doing it because it's a Diamond Art Club and I know I can tolerate it. Then there's a big chunk of blue here. I just don't love that. All of these little, I think they're supposed to be little mini flowers. Those are all AB. I just felt like it was too much, which I know for someone being me, who has added like upwards of 13 to 15 ABs in kits. It sounds strange for me to say, it's too much, but I don't necessarily love big chunks of AB. So just taking in this area right here, this is all blue AB. I just don't like it personally. For me, when I'm working with ABs, I like when they're just kind of sprinkled throughout to just give a little bit of depth, dimension, some highlight. That's how I prefer to use and see ABs being used. This was obviously a choice by the artist, the rendering artist, and that's totally fine. I personally would have just preferred less. My issue with that bright pink AB comes specifically with this flower right here. So here is this flower and some of my hair. It's just the outside. Like, I hope you guys can see this, but this right here is just a regular AB, or no, it's a regular drill. And then on the outside is the AB version of that drill. And it looks kind of blocky to me, and I just don't personally like it. Again, these thoughts that I'm sharing specifically right now with these ABs is 100% personal preference. If you like that large grouping of ABs, then you're gonna be fine. And when it comes down to it, I'm fine with it as well. It's just something that I wanted to share as a personal thought. I just think it kind of takes away from the artwork a little bit. And I know I just told you I added more ABs. And if I were to do this kit again, I don't think I would do that. I don't think I would add in ABs. And let me tell you why. Because this particular style of art, it's kind of more like, I don't know, does this give you guys like Art Deco vibes kind of? I don't know, like it's like watercolory type of effects and just like pretty colors, and not necessarily like a harsh line drawing, if that makes sense. I feel like a lot of times that artwork just lends itself to the regular drills. So if I were to do this kit again, I would not add in the ABs that I added in, and I would also take out the ABs that Diamond Art Club added in, with the exception of the light pink through her hair. I think that looks really pretty because she has these like really beautiful colors in her hair. I think that the pink is just a nice highlight. Other than that, I could do without. So in terms of ABs that I added, I ended up replacing all of the 3865. This was a brand new bag of 3865 AB from DP with Sparklers. This is what I have left. So if you were interested, I would definitely pick up a full bag, just so you know you'll have enough. And then I sprinkled in some other colors. Now, if you watched my kitting up for this one, which was last Monday, I went through selecting the ABs that I decided to use, and I did not fully replace any of these colors, just 3865. What I like to do with ABs is I have my regular tray, and then I have a small mini tray, and I will pour some of the ABs into the mini tray, and then I will pour the regular drill into the larger tray, and I'll go around and just pick some random spots to add in the ABs. So I've done a whole video on that. If that's something that you would like me to revisit, make sure you let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to do that. But I have a whole AB, how I add in ABs, how I select where I'm putting ABs. I have a whole little series that I did on that. So for these 5 colors here, I just sprinkled them in. So this pale yellow is sprinkled in throughout the background, which I actually don't mind. I think it turned out pretty. These 2 purples, 208 and 209, are sprinkled mostly throughout her hair. And then 350 and 3705 are these red colors. I definitely could have done without these. One of them, I only used a few in her lips. And then the other, I think is, where is the other one? I can't even see it. That's how few of them there were. So definitely could have gone without these 2 red colors. I don't mind the 2 purples and the yellow. I just don't really think that the kit needed them. With all of that, let's talk about the drills themselves from Diamond Art Club, because I didn't love them. Now, this kit came out on Cyber Monday 2022, so just this past November. And I've kind of lost track with my no-buy. I've lost track of the old rounds, then the updated rounds, and then the updated again rounds. And then I've kind of just lost track of what number of rounds we're on. So I don't know if this kit was produced like in between that whole time period where they stopped selling rounds for a bit while they were trying to figure out what was going on, why they were having such quality issues. I feel like this kit, while it didn't come out until November, I feel like it must have been printed around that time because I had a lot of trashy drills, and that generally does not happen with a Diamond Art Club for me personally. Now, I did not run out of any colors. I had plenty of everything. And what I'm about to show you isn't awful in terms of trash drills. It's just more than I'm accustomed to. And based on what I have here, I know that there are more trash drills mixed in. I can't even get these ones out, but that's okay. There are a couple still in this little jar, but based on what I have here to show you guys, obviously I know that there are more trash drills mixed into the containers here. So here is what we have. There are a lot of little holes in the top of most of these. Now, it seemed to be that I had an issue with one particular color, and I want to say it was 340. If you can see that like medium purple, there's a bunch of it in here. I would try to multi-place and I would just see a hole on top of like every other drill. It got to the point where I just got so annoyed I just wasn't picking them out anymore, but this is what I did pull out of the drills, and most of them are just drills with holes on top. So hopefully you can see that. It's not a total deal breaker for me because I had plenty of every color. I wasn't worried about running out of anything, which was nice because in one of my previous Diamond Art Club kits, I did run out of a couple colors. I just felt like the drill quality wasn't there, which again, I'll go back to, I think this was produced before they halted production on their rounds. So this wouldn't be a problem or shouldn't be a problem going forward if you're purchasing a newer version of this kit when it restocks. So those are my thoughts on the kit itself and the drills. I'm going to share my accessories and then I will let you guys go. So both of my trays, the little kitten size and the fine boy, are from Cat Proof Diamond Trays. This little trash drill holder is from Miranda's Crafty Corner. My pen is from Mountain Inspirations, I believe. I think it's MTN, but I think they pronounce it Mountain. I don't know. I'll link their Etsy shop down below. I purchased that a while ago through their Facebook group, which has definitely been a while because I don't go on Facebook anymore. My putty and wax are both from Miranda's Crafty Corner in the scent Rose Water. It's been a while since I've used this wax formula from Miranda's shop, and oh, it smells so good. I only had to fill my pen once, which was really nice. Granted, I do multi-place more often than not, but I do use my single placer, and I only had to fill it once for this whole kit. And then my cover minder is, I believe, from Galloway's Gallery. I will link their shop down below. So there's all of that fun stuff. Oh, I forgot to mention, normally I do this at the beginning of the video, but I will pop up a full-length picture here so you guys can see it from a distance. Let me know your thoughts on this one. Let me know what you think of the rendering and what you think of the AB placement. It's not that I didn't enjoy it, I just didn't love it as much as I thought I would. I did love the color palette though. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I will see you next week. Bye.